No, little Teddy doesn't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from little Teddy, hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at little Teddy. Little Teddy doesn't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from little Teddy, hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at little Teddy. If you don't have a car and you're walking, oh yes, son, little Teddy's talking to me. If I live at home with my mama, oh yes, son, little Teddy's talking to me, baby. If I have a shorty that I don't show love, oh yes, son, little Teddy's talking to me. Want to get with little Teddy with no money? Oh no, little Teddy doesn't want no scrub. Little Teddy doesn't want no scrub? That's good because I'm not a scrub. I'm a man's man. Little Teddy wants me to so much. That's so wasteful. Little Teddy, I love little Teddy so much. I love little Teddy so much. I want little Teddy post that food blog. Really appreciate you telling me she said she read it. Teddy says, oh, thanks, and I went to the pile, Macy Dustin, Michael Jackson, I was trying to what for is going on, I hope. But certificate set to find how much money here, how much money do you have? I love you some certificate, I love you some tennis finger bracelets, toes, feet, suckle, COVFEFE, feta cheese, felicitation, drool, cringy, CRNGY. Yeah, excellent. Don't eat my shorts. These are vocal training exercises so I can enunciate words and pronounce words correctly. Asterisks, and my everyone's to come. As long as I get my Deborah. Middle Eastern should do candlelight vigil for all the humans who died from Middle Eastern countries' conflicts. This humanitarian cultural exchange inside military service with many countries like Israel and Arab countries like Dubai. Showing for his love. We can respect each other's languages, religions, culture, and traditions. And if someone wants to have marijuana alcohol, it should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I face for little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for little Teddy and our single friend, our single family member, little Teddy to propose to marry right now, see me on Instagram. That's just the one thing in this world has too little love. If USA gives us technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will build a golf course with Trump instead of Iran and a Disney World franchise instead of Iran for Trump too. Cynicism poisons the heart. Never lose hope, my dear heart. Miracles dawn the invisible. Hashtag RUMI. 260 days per year we have sunlight in Iran. That's not all renewable energy we can export to the Middle East, ladies. I'll have a Michael Jackson song having you with you. Hee. I'll make these songs of sayings and nobody really cares about the Middle East. We Ministers care for peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East, and the democracy like Charlie Chaplin, and the United Park Rugby South. Hearts of light of love, will very well, whether a Moscow synagogue they do all have their names written in the book of love, and vexed by hopes and our fears of hell. He breathed the bow, fuss of donkey, one book of verse, you know, kind of apology, all the such funny panties, and go on, oh wow, karaoke, the wilderness is paradise now. The superiority ode to it, it's on Instagram. Oh, I'm kind of Beyonce! I'll have about 10 seconds of sounds having the food menu. Oh, it's like they're making a baby and they're giving birth to a baby at the same time. 2 hour long marathon sessions. Yes! Yeah. These are vocal training exercises I like to do. VOC, so I can announce the words and pronounce words correctly. Extras. Culture opens doors, politics closes doors. See? Fook you, fook me. Queen's Battle, Twin Nation, Wayne, Love, News, give me a others. I'm going to Persian word of the day. Fight. In Persian, we say da'va. Duck. It's duck season. Rabbit hunting season. Duck hunting season. Rabbit hunting season. Da'va. Vow to fight you till death do we part. Wedlock to wife, false. We do temporary marriage contracts so we can be free after having the several kids with at least one set of twins like Brangelinas or George Clooney and Mark Clooney do on Discovery channels. Shirley a new relation in the Wild Girl Project Foundation, false piece of her. It's a Samuel Golden Oldie Budapest. This is a support non-government organization, non-profit organization, Project Language Foundation, PLF, PFL, positive feedback loops to support community watching and see what you're good. Members of book, can I get flamingo version food's the best. Now I'm going to culture news of the day. Food, dance, music news to Clearwater Trinity. Blinded protester says Iran's fight has moved beyond the hijab, the mandatory headscarf that the women are supposed to wear. As the 3rd anniversary of Mahsa Jina Amini's death in Iranian morality police custody approaches, activist Mercedes Shahinkar says only a mass uprising, not dialogue nor piecemeal reform, can win genuine change. Amini died under circumstances which remain unexplained shortly after her arrest on September 16, 2022, sparking a wave of protest nationwide dubbed the Woman Life Freedom Movement, which was ultimately quashed with deadly force. Shahin Kar and her mother joined the Tehran protest on October 15th, in which security forces shot her in the face with non-lethal munitions, leaving her blind in one eye. Now living in exile in the United States, she believes the movement has moved far beyond opposition to the hijab mandated by Tehran's theocracy toward demanding the total downfall of the ruling system. Our youth were not killed and people like me were not blinded. Many in one eye, many in both eyes, many raped and tortured in prisons just to settle for superficial reforms, Shahin Kar told Iranian reporters. Her comments come as tensions fester inside Iran. According to Iran human rights authorities, executed Mehran Bahramian, a protester arrested during the 2022 demonstrations just weeks before the anniversary. Repression continued. Thousands of people in Iran faced the risk of execution amid what Amnesty International on Wednesday called a deepening execution crisis. The rights group said more than 800 people had been executed in 2025 so far, nearly double the pace of last year, and warned that dozens of other detainees linked to the protests remain at imminent risk of execution following what is described as unfair trials and forced confessions. Shahin Kar says families of those killed or arrested during the unrest with whom she remains in touch will tell her about renewed harassment, saying they have received summonses by security services to discourage public commemorations. The protests, Shahin Kar said, sparked visible social change in what she believes the state allows it as a form of controlled freedom. We want evil rule gone. A top Tehran decision-making body in May ordered the parliament not to enforce a contentious law mandating stricter hijab regulations. We see women singing in the streets, people taking relative freedoms, but they allow a bit of space only to avoid triggering another protest, Shahin Kar said. We don't want small freedoms meant to silence people. We want the Islamic Republic gone, its evil removed from our country. Iranian Americans who work with survivors of torture through her nonprofit Iran House says she hears the same shift from many Iranian councils. The definition of justice is not only available when we walk with survivors, because we don't know what they will see accountability, but we don't know when they will see accountability. But what stands out is their willingness to fight even after everything. Shahin Kar insists that only mass resistance will make a difference. The Islamic Republic won't fall through kindness or dancing. It takes anger and not massive numbers in the streets, more than 50% of society, not just 20 or 30. Struggle goes on. Despite the risk, she says, fear no longer holds her back. At first, I was terrified when I saw security forces, but over time, the fear disappeared. Even with one eye, we can celebrate freedom. The anniversary of Amini's death is being marked by vigils and demonstrations abroad, while inside Iran, rights groups say authorities have tightened restrictions on gatherings. The United States and several European countries have issued statements honoring Amini's memory and calling for accountability. For Shahin Kar, however, symbolic gestures abroad are not enough. She maintains that the future depends on Iranians themselves, realizing their strength and carrying the struggle beyond the hijab into a demand for systemic change. Can I get an amen? How about no? You crazy meow color bastard. I am a scaredy cat. Meow, like the Persian, like the cat meow. You can lay down on me. I got soft hair. But seriously, it's very serious. I do not support any political side. I'm cultural. Culture opens doors, politics closes doors. These are only vocal training exercises I like to do so I can announce words and pronounce words correctly. I learned English in grade 3. I have English of a Persian accent, and I have to do these so I can be a better speaker. That's the new stuff. Now I'm going to say more golden old Buddha dance. You blink, you miss it, that Buddha dance. Carry with it, carry, dust, here we go. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home and around no place. I don't know if it's at home yet. I was like Wizard of Oz movie. I also like extraterrestrial ET movie. I got a Buddha like the extraterrestrial. What? I'm very moist for all the ladies out there. Ladies. Okay, well, this is very serious though. I have a Buddha ready, like the extraterrestrial movie. I got my Buddha ready because in 2005 I got jumped down 1 meter height, 120 pounds. I got lumbar disc herniation. That was stupid. In 2007 I got most valuable player for volleyball, so it was kind of worth it. But I had a Buddha ready instead of an 8-pack. I had lost my 8-pack. I couldn't do any more eye workouts. That was stupid. Stupidity doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's not against the law in Australia. Advanced humans under 16 years of age who use social media like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok like someone youth who hormone popcorn and said they can do extreme mountain dew sports. So whoever gives the wings, the safety nets to catch them because they're accountable to the parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, the whole shebang. I'm crazy and I like it. Look at. The Persian bodybuilder, hard to chew on, Persian wolf, doesn't have my man hair. Soft and silk, way more milk. My daughter told us some puppies, some put up raw whey powder. My Yahweh, no whey powder. And what is more? It's very moist. Yeah, that's how I said whey powder to Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, Bibi Habibi. Bibi is just another Habibi. He's trying to be a father figure for his people. He's trying to protect them. 1,200 people were massacred in the October 7th terrorist attack by Hamas. That's the worst catastrophe against the Jewish people since the Holocaust. That's terrible thing to think about. It's terrible. But yeah, by saying no way Yahweh powder, Yahweh means God in Hebrew language. And we can also say other words like bar mitzvah, menorah, candle, dreidel, spinning top. Kosher, halal, shalom, tomato, potato, haram. What else? That covers it all, really. My man here looks like a man's very fish, fin, head, tail goes down the half of the crying, it's not like me, I'm cheating, I'm going too fast and furious. No, E.T. wanna go home, yeah, fellas? E.T. wanna go home? You know where home is? Home is not a place. Home is your relatives are. Why am I talking like this? Because I'm trying to show where I am, the sky is mine. And life is rather empty when you're not near all your relatives. Life is dancing beautiful frame by all the falls. It's all about Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen powers his father. What? Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen powers his father. What? His father? Yeah, I have an accent. Isn't that weird? Father. I'm sorry, I don't speak a freaky deaky Dutch, gold member. Okay? There's only two things I don't set tolerant in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch. Okay, what else? Arnold Schwarzenegger told the Persian wolf after the Persian wolf won the Mr. Olympic gold medal, he said, "Look at this monster Persian wolf. He's get to the chopper. It's not a tumor unless it's a tumor, in which case we're going to F cancer up, whether it's breast cancer, ovarian cancer, or prostate cancer, or any other types of cancer. Those are the three of the main types that people like to research because it affects a lot of people. We're going to F those cancers out, all cancers up, but mainly those three. But we're going to F cancers up proportionately. Because by learning how to F one cancer, you can learn how to F other cancers better. It's all about effing cancer and not trying to cure it. We're not going to cure cancer. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to F it up. F cancer. Going to show you how. Fuck it all. We let it go before the film Frozen with Frisbee golf. It's like fog and rain. Everybody trying to micromanage each other again with their prostitutes. I don't want to appear on another episode of Dateline, please. Let it be very clear. My aunties are auctioneering my virginity off, 36-year-old virgin, to women who are over the age of 18 years age, who are childbearing age, 18 till 35, let's say, depending on how hot they are after 36, but 35, 18 to 35. The point is I need to have at least 9 children so I can be at the same score as Mel Gibson. Okay. Oh, Leo's head is go going and dance, Scott Johnson, go going and then Gaggles are go going and Leo's head is Scott Johnson, Gaggles, and that's meant that's going to have probably your head just made it. This is crazy. Here's my dust nash. Take my share of Instagram. Remember all the food tasters try to chase me, but here's my dust nash. Take my share maybe Instagram. I'm bringing food tasting back into a blog. Yeah, the mother food tasters don't know how to blog. Yeah, this is pretty old OD to Mr. Taster on Instagram. RPTSC on Mr. Tasters, my Hanger Taster. Oh, I'm calling Beyonce parkour. And that's how I food taste. That's how fast it's done. But I think that'll move. Next, when I'm done with my ex, move on to the next. Move on to the next. Hashtag there is no goodbyes in love. I'm going to make a lot of love to a lot of women out there. It's going to be marathon sessions. It's going to be very moist. Temporary marriage contract after another temporary marriage contract and after another temporary marriage contract. It's going to be very clean. It's going to have in the temporary marriage contract, it's going to be, it's a marriage. It's a temporary marriage and it's a contract. There are no goodbyes in love. Hashtag Hafez. HFEZ. I don't know how much more clear I can make it. There's no wedlock. There's no till death do you part. It's just pure goodness. It's really good. After I have at least 9 children, I'm going to have a lot of temporary marriage contracts with people who I don't want to have kids with because of their age, you know. Then I can venture into the near perimenopausal ages. Why not? When in Rome. It's an ode tonight, the Roxbury film. Immediately, that's a necklace, inside necklace, a Persian spot, Kashan, San, Shiraz, yes, Kish down. Taking me off and clothes off, take clothes off, taking me off and clothes off, take clothes off. Skin hot, let's me off and club hot. Skin hot, let's me off and club hot. Bum bum, take clothes up, bum bum, take clothes up, bum bum, take clothes up, bum, take clothes up. Get naked, bum. I like big fat cool butts and can't lie. You let me off, I still goes can't deny. I'll go around the park in your face. I don't think in your face you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot. I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. If you should my shower, I appreciate it. And I like to play racket sports or foosball. Otherwise, she's all style, no substance. Here's the shows with all the work, especially on birthday. My giant head, I got 20 babies. Fashion accessory 1 meets fashion accessory 2. That's an ode to the late, to recently deceased Fashion watercolor painter from Iran, who was buried in Iran recently. He had died at the age of 90-ish years old. That was a very full life I hope he had. And I hope his relatives and friends have patience in these trying times and that they all live long and prosper, like everybody else. Okay. Baby, you and me, saint. Nothing but dorky stuck at flamingo, so let's find like you guys are doing Discovery channels on YouTube. Anybody tell me Shakira could dance like this? She makes me want to learn how to speak Spanish. Come on, see how I sing. Come on, try to sing. Come on, Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise, reading the signs of my body. Senorita, come on, let's go, waka, 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 every time I feel waka, every time I feel. It's a ka, it's not a ka. Afriqa, just because. Just because I felt like it. That's good. There is a Persian flirty dancing off of us. I'll have a 10 seconds sound having a feeling you. Oh, Michael Jackson having a feeling you. Michael Jackson saying nobody really cares about the Middle East. We ministers care for peace, good causes in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East, in the democracy like Charlie Chaplin movie. Let's unite, for peace out.